and all kind of, I didn't talk about it enough, but I got this piece here. Camille Paglia had this piece in Time magazine this week. It's a man's world. It's always been a man's world. It's always going to be a man's world. And the piece is extraordinary because Camille Paglia, she's a feminist, she's a lesbian, she's a sexologist, sex expert, she's an art critic. She really a brilliant woman in her own right. And she goes back and she chronicles this aspects of American history, things that women could not have done, that women could not have built. And there's no criticism involved here. It's just an acknowledgement of fact, an acknowledgement of the differences, an acknowledgement of who did do and who wielded power, who had power, and how it was used. And men liberated women with appliances, like when Walter Williams, for his wife's birthday, got her a vacuum cleaner or some such thing. Or a washing machine to make her life easier. You say that to a feminist, it'd blow her gasket. But look at, there are some time-honored, irrefutable truths about human beings, men and women, and the feminist movement and all of liberalism has spent the last 40 years trying to change them. They have taken what is basic human nature and they've found out that they're not happy with what nature bequeathed to them. So they have embarked on this crusade to reverse and change basic human nature. They can't. Now, you can artificially turn guys into wusses for a while, and you can see to it that no men want to go to college anymore, and you can see to it that there are more single mothers and single women parents and so forth, and you can make all that happen, but there's nothing good in it. The feminism has been a wrecking ball in most of American culture. Because feminism, in order to accomplish its aims, has necessarily set out to blame men for everything that women are unhappy about. And then the biggest mistake the modern feminists made was trying to be like men. Dress like men, have careers like men, get stressed out like men. That's how modern feminism defined itself, as changing the way the world works, acquiring power, and so forth. They wanted to join all-male clubs. They wanted to get in on all this action. They thought they were being denied, and they did not establish a separate identity for women. They simply tried to become men. It's one of the biggest mistakes of the modern feminist movement, if you ask me. And we're living with the results of this, and it's not good. It's not good for anybody. And Camille Paglia tackles it head on. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing piece. I wish I could have time to actually read the whole thing, but I don't, and I can't, obviously. But it is in Time magazine. I just saw the clock. I have to take another brief, obscene profit break, and we'll do that and be right back. Don't go away.